Hello, kindred spirits, and welcome back to Tea Time with a Medium. Today we're doing What Miracle is Coming Your Way? And to do that, we first need to pick our piles. So there's pile 1, Strength. Pile 2, 8 of Wands. Oh. Pile 3, the Empress. Let me add your gemstones. Ta-da! Just like magic. So for pile 1, we have the Strength card, Inner Strength, and the number 8, if you like to pick with numbers. We have Howlite, the Crown Chakra gemstone, connecting to the divine source, divine intelligence and intuition. That's your gemstone here. I love how it has these lovely, beautiful crackles. Reminds me of pottery. That's pile 1. Pile 2, we have 8 of Wands. Oh, look, we have 8 and 8 of Wands. And this is your gemstone for pile 2. Turquoise. Throat chakra. Amplifying your intuition and imagination by helping you to communicate it so that you can live your best life in truth and authenticity. Pile 2. And for pile 3, we have the Empress, number 3. The Empress. With the Opalite gemstone. Opalite connecting to the crown chakra, spirituality, reinforcing our confidence in connecting with our inner guidance. That's Opalite, pile 3. All right, so those are your 3 piles. And remember, we're doing What Miracle is Coming Your Way soon. Choose the pile that you're most drawn to. And of course, I always like to remind you that you can choose more than one pile if your heart desires to hear the message in more than one pile. That's perfectly okay. Remember that your inner guidance will never let you down. It will never lead you astray. So be sure to click your times below, and I will see you in the tea room. Hey there, pile 1, my kindred spirits. You chose the Howlite gemstone. Let's set that aside. And you also chose the Strength card. Let's put that aside and see how that works into our reading today as we take a look at what is coming to you. What miracle is coming to you? Oh! So we have serendipity, yin energy, fork in the road. Very interesting narrative here. And I do want to also offer you an oracle card here. Pile 1, what miracle is coming your way? Pile 1. I'm going to turn this over at the end of the reading and allow this card to be the key that unlocks the core message of what miracle is coming your way. So let's take a look here. I'm seeing that with serendipity as a placeholder here in what's missing in your life. You're feeling like you have not been as lucky as you should be. Or perhaps you've been sending your energy up, your prayers upward to receive some kind of blessing from up above. And you're not quite able to feel a sense of levity with that, a sense of being carried along by the wind in a serendipitous or magical way. Look at how her little toes are flexed here and she's being carried up by this lucky clover with a little face in it. In all the blessings that we receive, there's always going to be some aspect of spiritual guidance within that. Even little things that we think that, oh, that couldn't be for me, that can't possibly happen, it's just a coincidence. So with this card showing up, I'm sensing that you're missing a little bit of that magic in your life. And what's coming is going to be yin energy. Now, yin energy is the feminine or female aspect of our collective unconscious or of our identity makeup. What that means is it is the card or energy that we associate with the passive versus the active. So what's coming is a little bit more sensitivity, more feeling nature is going to be coming to you into your space. Perhaps more sympathy is an emotion that we associate typically with the feminine. And with the yin showing up here, I know that there might also be some rest and repose that's necessary. Yin, again, is an introverted or passive energy. The yang energy, which is the opposite in Chinese philosophy and medicine, is the active, progressive, agentic energy. But yin is a coming down, a waning of the moon versus the waxing or the moon becoming full. So far, I'm seeing that what's been missing is a little bit of luck in your life, and what's coming is going to be a little bit of repose, reflection, emotionality. And how you're actually going to experience it is fork in the road. This tells me, with this card coming in at the end of your narrative, what miracle is coming your way and how you're going to experience it is you're actually going to have to make a choice. With fork in the road, look at how the arrows are pointing in the different directions. And there is that a lemur or a monkey that's standing atop this signpost saying, go here, go there, go this way. We all have monkey chatter. We all have that voice at the front of our frontal lobe, in the front of the brain that tells us, you need to do this, you need to do that. And it just sometimes won't be quiet. And that's why we need the yin energy. We need to come into a meditative state. We need to come into a calm state and reconnect with our parasympathetic nervous system. That means we are in not an active state and not necessarily in an inactive state, but we are in a restful state. So with fork in a road here, you're going to have to make some decisions about taking that time. Perhaps right now is not the time to choose which direction you're going in, but maybe just taking a moment of repose so that you can act from a place of calm, of deep inner peace. And I feel like that is what you need to hear today, because you also chose the Strength card. The Strength card is a card that helps you to connect with a calm sense of inner determination. So this is not necessarily a strength of lifting a, truck or trying to push through. Strength is about coming back into your center, becoming re-centered so that you can refocus and make that decision when you feel that the time is right. No jumping to conclusions here, okay? We're just going to take some time to wait for the right flow to come in so that you can gain this influence. Awesome. Think of this card of influence, Mercury in Libra here. Mercury is a communication sign. It is a sign, it is a planet of movement, of delivering messages. And Libra always likes things to be balanced. It wants it to be beautiful. It wants it to be ornate and floral and pleasing. It's all about pleasure. So with Mercury in Libra here and influence as the key card in this reading, I'm understanding that we need to think about the image of a swing. When you're sitting on a swing and you push at the right time, you can really get a lot of momentum going. And I feel like this is what this influence card is talking about. We don't want to push too hard at the wrong time because it messes up the natural flow or momentum of the swing. We want to push at exactly the right time in confluence with the way that the energy is moving outward. In other words, you're not going to make a decision when you come to a fork in the road, and it's coming. This is how you're going to experience this miracle. We're not going to make a decision with the monkey chatter. We're going to take a moment to find our quiet space, our yin space. Maybe it's taking a bath or taking a walk or taking a few deep breaths into your abdomen and releasing any dark or negative energy that you don't need anymore so that you can quiet your mind to choose the right direction that is for you. Do you see the owl here? The owl can see pretty much 360 degrees. An owl can turn her head all the way around so that she can understand what is going on around her. And I feel that if this card is showing up and saying that you're missing a sense of luckiness, serendipity, or fortune in your life, it's probably because you're not looking for it. And sometimes we just need to slow down and look for the treasures and the miracles and the blessings that are being showered upon us by the up above. So connect with your intuition and just take a moment. Just take a moment for yourself and find that Libra balance. And find that balance and quiet in your Mercury, which is the mind, your thoughts. Finding the balance in your thoughts and the quiet. I hope that that was helpful for you, my kindred spirits who chose pile 1. And if it was, be sure to like. And also, I would love to hear any suggestions from you about readings that you would like me to do for the next video. You get to decide, and I love, love, love to hear from you. All right. Thanks so much for coming into the tea room and sipping tea with me, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Hey there, kindred spirits. Pile 2, you chose the turquoise gemstone, the throat chakra, amplifying intuition and imagination. So let's set that aside for you and see how that fits into your reading, because you also chose the 8 of Wands. Fast action, momentum, striking while the iron is hot. Lots of passion moving forward. And let's take a look at what miracle is coming your way. Oh, chop wood, I see, okay. Milk and honey, and soulmates. Let's get into this reading, but before we do that, I'm going to select an oracle card to help unlock the magic of the miracle that is coming your way. And I'm going to unveil this card at the end to bring further glitter and love here. So, I'm seeing that what's missing in your life right now is chopping wood. I've set the intention for these cards to tell me, yes, what miracle is coming your way, but let's take a look at where you are now. What are you experiencing as lack? So chop wood is showing up here, and that's telling me that perhaps what you're experiencing now is not being able to make a concerted effort to take care of the little things on your list. Maybe you have a to-do list and you are able to check off a few of those, but the rest of them, at the end of the day, you're not able to get to that, and you're feeling perhaps a little bit discouraged. Maybe you're also feeling like, gosh, I'm never going to get this done. We've got these two pails here in a beautiful open doorway with light coming through and a broom that seems to be standing up all on its own. So I know that you're wishing to stand up all on your own, and you're wishing to balance just on yourself. And you're hoping that just by relying on yourself, you're going to be able to chop wood, to break down resources so that you can save them for a rainy day. Perhaps also you think that you have to clean the house all on your own. Well, guess what? Absolutely not. We are not put here on earth to be doing everybody's laundry. We are not here to be cleaning up everybody's mess. And I see with Eight of Wands here, which you picked, this is a card of momentum. This is acting now. So there's some block here that's keeping you from moving forward, and this is being experienced as what is missing, either not being able to accomplish your tasks or feeling like your to-do list is way too long, taking on too much responsibility. And that's why you have chosen here the turquoise, which is really being able to manifest your imagination, being able to live out what it is that you truly, truly believe that you should be experiencing in this lifetime, earth side. So let's move on to what's coming for you. Milk and honey. Is anyone hungry? Because anytime I see any pictures of people or animals bathing in food, or if I see food on a lovely spread here, I start to get hungry. So what does this mean here? Milk and honey, the land of milk and honey is what's coming for you. You're going to be experiencing a windfall of treasures, desserts, and sweetness from the up above. Look at these gorgeous little orbs, angel orbs of light, You're going to be showered with gorgeous positivity. And I do want to say, though, that because there is the rainbow here, it's going to be after a storm. So obviously, you're going to be experiencing riches in a way that's just extremely, excruciatingly delightful. However, I know that there's been a period here where you've had to do some work. You've had to chop your wood. So let's see. You've got this happening for you, milk and honey, sweetness of delight, delightfulness of just living life and being able to enjoy the simple pleasures. And how you're going to experience it. Do you not love this card? Soulmates. Soulmates, number 41. 4 + 1 is 5, which is dynamic energy. So how you're going to experience this new miracle, this energy that's coming in for you that I feel super positive, is through relationship, through connecting very deeply, intimately with another. Could be an intimate partner, could be a friend, could also be a business colleague, someone at work. Wherever this narrative fits in for you, wherever it is resonating for you, know that you're going to be able to rely on the other person, that you're going to be able to feel that they have the key to unlocking your heart. And if you're experiencing aloneness right now, or if you're experiencing solitude, or you've chosen celibacy, or you've chosen the ascetic life to be away from other people, this card is showing up to let you know that we are all deeply connected. Your soulmate is someone that is a leaf on a tree. You are also a leaf. All of our souls are interconnected. We are all connected through the same root system, even if we are not from the same biological family or blood related. We can choose our family. Yes, absolutely. We can choose the people to have around us, to support us, to share in the pleasures of the experiences of milk and honey. Ultimately, we are all interconnected, and that's why our choices and what we do and the actions that we take, they affect and impact the matrix. And I see the matrix here in this tablecloth. The matrix is an interconnected web, kind of like the internet. All of our energies, all of our lives are woven together, just like this fabric, like this design here. So even if you're not in a relationship and you're feeling isolated, know that you are not alone. There are other people on earth going through the same things that you are going through in terms of feelings, in terms of events, and in terms of moving through this. I feel like this is this block of trying to move through and just get to the other side. Know that you are not alone. And this card, oh, Queen Bee, I love it. So look at how the queen bee here is so stately. The color yellow here is brightness, positivity. It is activity, and she has 2 bees in both of her hands. She is a huge tower, also looks like a honeycomb to me, or a beehive. That's what I meant to say, a big beehive. Oh, and look. Know that there are no coincidences. We have milk, the card of milk and honey here, and we have Queen Bee. So in terms of what miracle is coming to you and how you're going to experience it, I feel like you're going to be coming into yourself. You're going to be coming into your kingdom, feeling like you are the queen of your castle, feeling like you are in control, and feeling there is a great amount of activity and energy, a buzz around you. I also know that because this card has shown up, you're not going to be chopping wood alone. You're going to get help. Just like those little worker bees help out the queen bee and bring her food and feed her, you're going to be able to get a little bit of help. And because soulmates is showing up here, I also know that it's going to be coming through another person. So be not afraid. You are going to get some help. You're going to get some positive influence coming through. You're not going to feel like you have to run the race on your own. You are moving in the right time, at the right tempo, in the right rhythm, and know that all of this is going to come together for you, and you're not going to be stuck chopping wood on your own, but you're going to get help. So, kindred spirits, I hope that that was helpful for you. I know that it applies to at least one area of your life and that it resonates for you. If you found that helpful, please do give a thumbs up, and I would love, love, love to hear from you about what kind of reading you would like me to do for the next video. So just put that in the comments below, and I look forward to reading them. Thanks for stopping by the tea room and sipping tea with us. I will check you later. Bye-bye for now. Hey there, kindred spirits. You chose pile 3, the opalite gemstone. Crown chakra, reinforcing your spiritual confidence. So let's set that aside for now and see how that factors into your reading, because we also have chosen the Empress, number 3, productivity, new beginnings, beautiful, beautiful abundance of nature. We've got butterflies here and this gorgeous bright, bright dress with the yellow. So red and yellow and orange, lots of creative, passionate activity. Let's see what miracle is coming your way. What miracle is coming your way? Okay. So co-create, building blocks, and flexible. I'm also, before we get into this, I'm going to choose 2 oracle cards for you. Okay, 3 came out. You all want to come out and play? Come on out. I'm going to flip these over at the end so that we can first dive into this narrative here. So I'm seeing that what's recently been missing for you is trust in the universe. Trust in the universe that what you're doing now, the investment and energy that you are putting out now, is also going to be met by the energy of the universe through the people that you meet, the good deeds that they bring you, the events that are thrown in your path, the blessings and the miracles that are brought to you. It seems that you're not trusting the universe, or there's a lack of trust to co-create. It's almost like, I'm not really sure if I want to give, because if I give, I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to receive. So this is what I'm seeing as what's missing here. And in terms of what's coming for you, miracles that are coming to you, we have building blocks here. So how can we understand building blocks here as what's coming to you? There's going to be stability coming your way. There are going to be offerings to you from another entity, be it the universe drops something very concrete into your space, into your environment, or someone else, or a condition that happens in your environment that allows you to build, to begin building stability. You have this woman that's standing atop these columns that are made out of these little bricks, that cubes. And squares, as you know, are very solid shapes. They are not rounded. Squares are even on all sides. So there is a sense of construction that's coming to you. What's coming is going to be a sense of stability, building, construction, shoring up resources, feeling grounded, and really being able to stand atop your own pedestal so that you can see the perspective from the foundation that you have built. And so how is this going to happen for you? How will you experience it? I think that with the flexibility card here, flexible, you're going to experience it in many different ways. How this energy and miracle is coming into you is going to be malleable. In fact, I would say that with building blocks and flexible here, you're going to have your pick. You're going to have your choose. You're going to have your day. The building blocks are going to be able to be used by you in a way that is entirely up to you. You get to have flexibility with it. It's not going to demand of you, a certain way of using this miracle that's coming to you. It's not going to be saying, you need to use it this way at this time. You're going to have a great deal of flexibility. And I feel like this card here with this amazing, looks like Cirque du Soleil, doesn't it? This acrobat that's balancing on this egg. Remember that eggs are very delicate. Yes, if we drop them, we can't put them back together, but nature has constructed eggs to be extremely resilient, being able to take on lots of weight. And this is such a dynamic card here of balance and movement. When we find balance, it is not a moment of stasis. We don't become rigid when we find balance. Balance is a constant negotiation. Look at the toes and how they're pointed over the head here. This one toe, no. This is a counterbalance to the head and how the arms are very firmly planted atop the top of this egg here. So you have to be flexible. This is how you're going to experience it. It's going to ask you to be flexible. And with that, you're going to receive a great deal of latitude. You're going to receive a great deal of movement and options to move in ways that you didn't before. So trust that you're going to receive what you're due, so long as you continue constructing and building. Okay, so this is the miracle that's coming into you. And as promised, I want to turn over these oracle cards to further clarify this message that you are meant to hear today. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. I believe that all endings create new beginnings. So this could be signifying parting of the ways for you in the old ways of doing things, not believing. This could be a significator of that. Let's turn over the other ones to see if they can give us more clues or clarity on the meaning of that. Broken bridge. Okay, so more transition. And target, a goal-oriented person. Awesome. So target here, we've got the bullseye being pierced by this arrow, and this arrow is you. This is your energy. This is your energy to be able to design, build, construct the life and circumstances of your wishes, what you want. It's going to take a great deal of flexibility, though, because you're having to leave some things behind. This is maybe a job, a relationship, a situation, or thoughts, practices, old belief systems that you're going to have to leave behind in order to gain the mobility and flexibility to build, and to produce. You chose the Empress card. You know this is within you. You know that you're capable of this, and you know that the way to do that is to follow your intuition. I also see the moon in here. I see the moon rays in the gemstone that you chose. So building upon your dreams, letting go of ones that didn't work out. Our dreams are always there to tell us exactly what we need to know. So I hope you're journaling. I hope you're taking all of those, jotting down those visions that you're receiving when you wake up, upon waking, because they will help you leave the broken rings, leave the broken bridge, leave the disastrous situations behind you. In fact, bye-bye, because you are now on target. You are moving on target to achieve your productivity goals, to achieve your happiness. So my kindred spirits of pile 3, I know that this message is resonating with you in some area of your life, and I hope that you're able to apply it to really make an impact with this miracle that is coming your way very soon. If you enjoyed this reading, and I really hope that you have, do give a thumbs up. And I thank you for visiting the tea room. Be sure to put down in the comments below what other videos you would like to see next, because I love to hear from you what you wish for and what you desire. All right, thanks for sipping tea with us, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.